Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to another week of lunches. There was no lunches yesterday. I feel so naked when there's only 4 in a week. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another week of lunches. My name is Kira. If you are new, Maya, that is hot from mommy making mac and cheese. You would have set the house on fire. Oh, you guys, welcome back to another week of lunches. And I would say we're Mondaying, but we're not Mondaying because it's Tuesday. The kids did not have school yesterday. It was a student holiday, and so they were preparing. It's almost the end of the first set of 9 weeks, and so they were doing grading and all of that. So the kids got off yesterday, and so now it's only a 4-day week. So sorry, you guys, only got a 4-day lunch week this week, but they are taking something obviously nice and hot, being that Maya almost set the house on fire. And we are taking the Trader Joe's cheddar mac and cheese, and this stuff is yummy, you guys. I don't even like mac and cheese, and like the little bit that was left, I was definitely scooping up with a spoon because it was really, really yummy. So each of the kids are taking some of the mac and cheese inside of their thermos, and then they're each taking a Country Time peach lemonade juice box. They each have some fresh cut strawberries here. This is Mason's, that's Maya's. Mason is taking some Pringles, and Maya is still working through that giant bag of spicy dill pickle balls. She probably has just a couple more days worth, and then that big giant bag is done. These are the s'mores cookies. These are the last of the packages I had frozen in the freezer, so they'll defrost for the kids and they'll be ready for them by lunchtime. And then they're each taking a mango fruit strip from Aldi. There are spoons right there. I'm going to throw some napkins in, pack them up, and get them ready to go. And we will see you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early, for hump day. Good morning, you guys. Happy hump day. Today I am super excited because I got to finally give the kids a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with the American Dream nut butter. And guess what? They didn't taste test within me. I could not wait for them any longer. I needed to use the peanut butter to make a sandwich today, and they were dragging their feet on tasting with me. So I kidnapped my husband. You guys should have already seen that video. I'll link it for you if you have not. And him and I tasted it. So kids were out of luck. I told them today when they come home from school, they can do their own mini taste test with just the two of them and have a good old time. But for now, we went ahead and got it out of the way, which allowed the kids to take a peanut butter sandwich today. So Mason already tasted a few of them this morning. He tried the Franken butter, he tried the butterscotch sundae, and he ended up choosing the Gimme S'more, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's like a almost chocolate-based peanut butter, and it has graham crackers mixed inside and little mini marshmallows and little pieces of chocolate. It's really, really good. So that is what he is taking on his nice hearty Nature's Own crafted bread, and he's taking that with a layer of Nutella. So s'mores peanut butter with Nutella, how the heck can you go wrong? You cannot. Down there is some fresh raspberries for him, along with some popcorn. He has a mango fruit strip. He has a Little Debbie, the fall gingerbread, and then a Country Time lemonade juice box in the peach flavor. And of course, I'll throw in a napkin. Maya, somewhat the same thing, but she said she'll taste test the peanut butters today, but she wasn't brave enough to take a sandwich with it, which is fine. So she just has the organic creamy peanut butter from Trader Joe's with just some Concord grape jelly from Great Value, and that's what she has on her Nature's Crafted bread. She has some fresh raspberries for herself down there, and then these are the deli chips from Trader Joe's. They have such a pickle flavor that I can't give them to Mason. Like, it's strictly a Maya thing. I'll eat them, but like not a Mason thing. So Maya has that, and then she also has a mango strip, and over there is her little gingerbread girl. And I'll go ahead and throw some napkins in their lunchbox, and I'm gonna pack them up and get them out the door because it's 7:15 and they have 14 minutes to be in their seats. So thank you guys for watching another day, and we'll see you tomorrow morning on Thursday. Good Thursday morning, you guys. What you see here on the counter is exactly what the kids are taking for lunch today. I woke up just not feeling like I wanted to make them lunch, and I don't remember the last time that I felt like that. Usually if I have a rough morning, or if I'm tired, or if I'm not feeling well, I'll just make their lunch and I'll drop it off to them later. I don't think I've done that yet this school year, but that is something that I will do if I don't feel like making lunch in the morning. But today I just really don't feel like doing it at all. I don't think the kids have bought lunch in like 2 years maybe, but this morning I sent the kids with this. They each got $3, and I sent it to them, and I told them that I would put money on their account at school moving forward in case they like to buy lunch then, and this system goes smoothly, especially in a new school, that they'll have money on their lunch account in case they ever want to do it again. But this is what the kids are taking for lunch today. So I think I'm going to go take a tiny bit of a nap. I'm not off today, which I'm sure is not really helping my funk because I'm not off again for a whole nother week. So I'm not off today. And so I think I'm going to try and go back and take a little bit of a nap before I have to go to work. But this is what the kids are taking for lunch today. And then guess what, you guys? For Friday's lunch, I did the same thing. Instead, they got to use their account because I put money on there for them. And so on Friday, they bought lunch again. 2 times in a row is like insane. I don't even know if they've ever in their entire history of school have they even bought lunch 2 days in a row. It's been years since they bought once, but 2 days in a row is crazy. I really don't know what kind of funk I guess that I'm in, but I'm in one. I really have not felt myself for a couple of weeks now. I have my days where I'm able to pull myself together just a little bit. That entire next week, it's why I dated the last lunch video, because that entire next week of lunches I did not record. I did make the kids lunch. They only had a 4-day week because they ended up with a 4-day weekend again. So they only went to school Monday through Thursday, but I did not film those days. I have started filming lunches again this past week and a half or so. Just show you guys some Halloween lunch ideas. Those mean so much to the kids that I just can't not pull myself together to do them. And the kids did ask me to film their Halloween lunches. So I know those little silly things excite them. So I've been pulling myself together to do those. But gosh, you guys, I just have pretty much not picked up the camera for anything else. I did film a grocery haul that I think you guys have already seen by the time you guys see this. But besides the grocery haul, I've filmed nothing else. No, I haven't filmed anything we've eaten over the last few days. I didn't even make a schedule for October. I think I told you guys last month how regimented I am with my schedules and how I've made a schedule every single month since I've been back since May. And I did not make one for this month. I just don't know how I feel. Like some days I don't want to even pick up the camera or do anything like this. I find myself recoiling from social media completely. I don't go on Facebook like at all. I barely post on Instagram, although I want to. I think every day, like, I'm like, oh, I should take a picture of this, or oh, I should share this, or oh, I should have taken a picture of that, but I don't. And right now, for whatever reason, I just feel off. And I know that my house situation is not really helping right now. We're not really getting any hits on our house. I've already dropped by $5,500, and I'll, you know, drop more if I have to, but the more that I make on my house, the more I can drop down and the better I can get for the next house. I have stopped looking. I don't even want to look anymore, because if there's no traction on my house, then I can't buy something else until this house sells. And so if I don't get any traction here, then like, what is the point of getting myself excited and looking? Though we did find one that we were willing to put a bid on, and they were willing to take a contingency offer, but the contingency offer would have been for 60 days. My house has been on the market for almost 60 days already, and we've only had one person come and look at it. And so I just kind of feel like the market is saturated right now. There's 20 houses in my development that is up for sale, and 4 on my block. So as far as I know, from what my realtor is telling me, he has not sold a house in months because the market is so saturated, and it's really just obnoxious, I guess, at this point, because we packed our whole lives away. I'm paying a fee every single month for those pods. It's not a lot. It's like $150. We only ended up using 2 out of the 3, but it's still $150 I'm paying to store our stuff when I could be storing it here in our own house. But I did it so that I didn't have to have all this stuff while we were doing showings and things, and then we're not even doing showings. So I'm really kind of depressed at the idea of having Christmas come up, all of my stuff being in the pods, and like us having to go through the pods and pull stuff out if I want Christmas things. Like, how am I supposed to have Christmas here and not even have our stockings? Like, those kinds of things would kill me. Or the fact that I've had my Christmas tree up all year and I've decorated it for every season, and then I'm not going to decorate it for Christmas because all of my Christmas ornaments and stuff are in the pod. It's just really silly, and I don't want to undo anything just to redo it again. We've talked about, if we don't get any traction soon, then we're going to take our house off the market and just relist in spring. Spring is a more active time for selling anyways, although the interest rates right now are insane. They're just dropped. So they're at the lowest that they've ever been. So I would have preferred to buy right now when the interest rates are 1%, 1.5%. I think I have 3.1, no, I have 2.9 on this house, which is still phenomenal, but that's because I bought this house during COVID. So obviously during that time things were just different, and so I was able to get a better rate. But I would have loved to nail a rate like that right now. So I was really hoping we could have bought. The kids were excited. They don't necessarily want to leave the school they're in right now, but I started getting them pumped up by taking them to a couple of houses about what they could pick their own room, they could do their own design. They were thinking like, oh, for Christmas they could get things for their rooms and like set stuff up, and we were so excited about doing little room makeovers and things like that. And then now nothing. I know it happens. It took us a while even to sell our house in Clover, but at the end of the day, I thought it was going to happen a little sooner. We were really prepared just to kind of move on with the things. We have an appointment to meet with a person to finalize all of our insurance stuff. The last 2 times we've had appointments over the phone, I've got called into work, or he got called into work, or something happened and we've missed our appointments to sit down and like sign up for all of the packages and do all of the enrollment. So that's kind of frustrating, because I was hoping by now I would have already been on something and have seen something, but I'm just not feeling myself. So if you see a lack of videos, I apologize. The holidays are coming and I'm sure I'll get out of my funk. I love to post. This is the time of year I missed YouTube most of all. So I feel like I came back because how nostalgic I get during the holiday season and how it really just kept me always wanting to be here because I love all those Christmas type of videos to share with you guys. So I feel like, you know, maybe I'll unshake this come then, but like I said, I didn't even make a schedule. Like, I don't even know what my content is going to be. I've had plans, I've had things on my list that I want to do, but I haven't put them on a formal schedule, or have I planned them, or do I know if I'm gonna go do those shop with me's or those things that I planned right now. Like I said, they're on my list, but I don't know if I'll have time or if I see myself doing them. I've even put on my schedule for the last 2 months decorating the tree. 3 months. I think I didn't show you August, September, or October. Now, although it's always been on my schedule, I don't show you guys. So I'm not even gonna waste my time putting that on my schedule again. The only thing I know that you guys have planned to see, I didn't even film it yet, but hopefully I can pull myself together in enough time because I have to mail it out. But Jake wanted this Boo Basket thing, and so he said, oh, well, you could film it and show people what you put together. And so I thought that was kind of a cute idea. He was excited about that, and so my plan is to film that so I can hurry up and get that mailed out. I have to do that within the next day or two, and then the Halloween lunches for you guys to see. And then I don't really have anything else planned. I may need another grocery haul before the end of the month, but it'll probably be minimal. Again, super small, maybe just a small Target or something. Sometimes when I only need a few things, it's smarter to go to Target because they're just, I get the obscure things instead of doing just a big grocery haul. I just get the few special things that I don't commonly get when I'm just doing a regular grocery. So possibly do that, I don't know. But I did want to just check in with you guys because it's been so weird and so sporadic. I've been so good about just being a little bit more dedicated and posting, and this month I have just really fallen short. And I don't really, one day I left work, and for starters, driving to work, I felt like when I got there, I didn't remember how I got there. I was so like in a fog that I remembered getting ready for work, and then the next thing I knew I was in the parking lot, and I came in and I'm like, I don't even remember driving here. I don't know how I got here. And then that very same night, I came out of work and I closed, and then everybody left and I was the last one to leave, and I sat in my car and I don't know, emotionally exhausted, just tired. I don't know. I put my head back and I fell asleep, and I woke up 2 hours later. I've never done that, ever. I literally slept in the parking lot before driving home because I don't know. Like, I just put my head back and fell asleep. It's never happened to me before. So I just don't really know what's going on with me. Again, my cycle's been stupid and still erratic. I did finally get a chance to get my blood work done, but I've had to reschedule the appointment with the doctor to go over the blood work because twice I've gotten called into work. I have fired an employee, had an employee put in their 2 weeks because they found a job for their career. So now I'm down 2 employees, and that's kind of offset me working a little bit. It's kind of obstructed my hours and my normal days off. Like, I've only had 1 day off these past few weeks. I'm sure that's not really helping either, which is funny because I did crazy hours when I worked for Matingas, and then now I'm kind of spoiled and I don't want to do all those crazy hours anymore. So I think it's, I don't, like I said, I don't really know what it is, but I just wanted to let you guys know to bear with me. Like I said, I'm sure I'll get out of the funk, but for now, videos are probably a little inconsistent and I probably seem a little off and not myself, and I apologize for that, and hopefully I will shake it. But for now, I don't know, you guys, I'm not in a good place. So my birthday's coming and my anniversary is coming, and those kind of things are fun, and so hopefully I can shake it from there. But for right now, I just know that I'm feeling off, and I apologize if I am not putting out there what I normally do. But hopefully, like I said, come the next few months or so, I'm fingers crossed I'll be able to shake the funk. But bear with me. I love you guys. I know you guys always do, and you give me a ton of support, but I just want to at least give you guys the heads up that is where I'm at for right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I hope we brought you a little bit of lunch inspiration, and the next lunch video should be filled with a whole bunch of scary Halloween ideas. All right, you guys, thank you. Love you guys so much. See you in the next one.